Beside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
This is my Deontay Wilder. He is the Bronze Bomber, one of the hardest punchers in heavyweight history. His knockout percentage is off the chart.
Just take note, Todd. Check out the reach. Check it out.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner.
What a pleasure it is. After months of uncertainty, we finally have a fight. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Oh, what a punch! In this replay, you can see it. That body punch folded him like a lawn chair.
That's like...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me your blood.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
Straight right just misses. Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over again, they've got it.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
Being thrown to the wind. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. His legs are gone, but somehow he's still in this fight.
They believe their fighter has...
There's the bell for round 2. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How'd you come back from something like that? Not out twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
And he scores with the counter. He threw a punch and just got countered. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Catch and shoot. This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
Greatest has been dazed. Big shot, and down goes Ali. And as we watch it again, that punch took the wind out of him and the will to continue.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come to me.
He's been knocked down, but at least... There's the bell to start round 3. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Those counter punches have to hurt. That hook doesn't score. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Punch, counter punch. That uppercut's blocked. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. They exchange punches. Big hook doesn't land. A swing and a miss with the left hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. You all back at it in round 4 after a really strong round. Let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Scores. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Failing to score with that right hook. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
And you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
The straight right just misses. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Punches coming from every angle. They're giving us a high-tempo show. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. You know that bell was sweet. There's the bell to start round 5. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
A perfect counter lands. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. And down goes Wilder. Wow, let's take another look at that.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we continue.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
They need to turn this around halfway through.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's so hard to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Well, if their intention is to anger the opponent, I think it's going to work. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Talk about Wilder in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown. There's the bell to start round 6. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Shot. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Both men step back for just a moment. These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. It just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Punching. Incredible work rate. Throwing a hook, but nice defense there. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecard. Here comes round 7. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Beautiful counter shot. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
They both want a highlight reel knockout. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Good counter punch. I'd like to see more jabs. How about that time counter shot? We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin's standing up to that shot.
I've got to see that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
Looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. You've got to...
Get all that working.
Round 8, and we're off again. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Well done with that counter shot. That counter punch caught him clean. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Into the ribcage now. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. He threw the hook, didn't land. Uppercut doesn't get through. Hey, those punches add up. Nice counter. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Body shot, they couldn't have thrown it any better. So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They